Chapter 585. Hand meant that they could win as soon as they drew their tiles. She had to have so much good luck to be able to draw such good tiles. Besides that, the tiles that she drew were really very good. She had a pair of 7 to 80,000, and this would mean that she would be able to win with a 60 or 90,000. Generally speaking, as long as the 10,000 and 90,000 were in someone else's hands, she would not be able to win. That meant that from this moment onward, as long as someone discarded $90,000, Elaine would win the game immediately. Under this kind of circumstances, she would be able to win at the highest multiplier. As she thought about this, Elaine excitedly arranged her tiles as she said, "I have a draw." Zora asked in surprise, "Elaine, that is amazing. You have a draw with the cards that you just drew?" "Yes," Elaine said with a huge smile on her face. "I really don't know what is going on, but I am truly very lucky today." Zora nodded before she said, "It seems as though you are destined to win today." After they were done speaking, Zora, who was seated at the banker's seat, straightened her tiles before she said, "Concealed Kong." Elaine exclaimed in surprise, "Oh! Sister Zora, you have a concealed Kong as soon as you straighten your tiles. That is really amazing." Zora smiled before she said, "My other tiles are not that good." Elaine reminded her at this time, "By the way, Sister Zora, if you draw another tile, you will have to reveal your concealed tiles." Of course, Zora nodded before she smiled, "Don't worry. I will definitely show you my tiles as soon as I draw it." Since Elaine had already called for a draw, she could not change her hand anymore. Therefore, she could only continue drawing and playing until someone discarded or if she drew a winning tile herself. However, Elaine did not know that the 90,000 tile was actually hidden under Zora's concealed Kong. Moreover, Lucy and Billy both had 2 of the 40 and 60,000 tiles. As Elaine was anxiously drawing and playing her cards, Zora suddenly exclaimed, "Oh, I also have a draw now." After she was done speaking, Zora turned her tiles around to reveal the 4 hidden tiles for her concealed Kong. Elaine suddenly felt dizzy when she saw those 4 tiles. What bad luck! Zora was actually concealing the 90,000 tile. It was no wonder why she could not get the 90,000 tile even after drawing so many times. Moreover, none of them were discarding any 90,000 tiles at all. As she was feeling slightly depressed, Elaine could not help but think that even if the 90,000 tile was gone, the 60,000 tile was not out yet. This meant that she still had a chance to win. She really wanted to give Lucy a secret signal to ask for a 60,000 tile. However, when she thought about it carefully, the best way to win at Mahjong would be to draw her own tile so that everyone at the table would have to pay her 3 to 1. If Lucy gave the 60,000 tile to her, she would not be able to win money from Lucy. Elaine felt that it would be a waste since she had such a good hand. Therefore, she decided to rely on her own ability or to wait for someone else to discard a tile instead of relying on Lucy. If Lucy discarded the 60,000 tile herself, she would be overjoyed because Lucy would have to pay her then. When it was Elaine's turn to draw a tile, she felt very excited when she started to touch her tile. She was about to exclaim in excitement, but she was very disappointed when she turned the tile around. It turned out to be 80,000. Bad luck. If it was just a little smaller, if it was a 60,000 tile, she would have already won. In that case, 3 of them would have to pay her $640,000 each, and that would amount to almost $2 million. However, Elaine comforted herself by thinking since the 80,000 tile was here, it would only be a matter of time when the 60,000 tile came out. Therefore, she casually discarded the 80,000 tile as she said, 80,000.